Hi guys, I'm Ghost and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Sunday video. I've been really looking forward to doing these videos. As you may know, in these videos I talk about what's been going on this week, or more specifically what catches my eye. And yeah, we got two pieces of news this week. Firstly, Resident Evil 8 or Resident Evil Village has been shown off by Capcom. Gameplay trailers, and they even released an exclusive demo for the PS5. They did say that they were working on demos for other consoles, even I think older gen consoles. Can I say old gen now? I'm still not used to the fact that they are new gen consoles, and also not everyone can get their hands on one. So if you do have one, I'm extremely jealous. Yeah, let's just get into it. So the game looks phenomenal, and the gameplay like itself looks also very cool. Yeah, some strong characters were shown off in the trailer, and we're gonna get to that in a second. But yeah, the gunplay looks pretty much the same. Inventory management, yeah, looks all cool. Resident Evil games are awesome. I've played I never played every single one of them. I played quite a bit of them. But yeah, let's just get into the more direct news, or the most hyped or talked about thing in Resident Evil 8, and that is Lady Dimitrescu, or I hope I'm saying that right, but most people just call her tall vampire lady. And at this point, it's become a meme. See, a lot of people like this lady, and people like her in the wrong way, if you know what I'm talking about. Like people are simping for her, and I'm not gonna explain to you why I think people are simping for her. I hope you kind of I'm gonna let your imagination decide for yourself on why people like her. But basically, yeah, people are simping for her and whatever. It's just real funny that the memes are the show of it all. It's like just crazy. You just search vampire lady and there are like millions of videos on YouTube, just memes and stuff. It's like so funny. But yeah, that's really what Resident Evil. Yeah, that's Resident Evil. As you do know, there are tyrants in every single one of the game. Like in Resident Evil 2, there was Mr. X. Resident Evil 3 had Nemesis. Uh, Resident Evil 7 had Jack and Marguerite and some others. Uh, those weren't really tyrants, I should say. Okay, well, they probably were. Okay, whatever. But yeah, Resident Evil 8 has Lady Dimitrescu and the daughters. Her daughters, I should say. But yeah, people really like that lady. But yeah, let's just get to other news. More exciting and cool news. One of the most unsolvable mysteries in the game have been figured out by Access the Animus. If you don't know those guys, they make a lot. They make their videos are solely based on the Assassin's Creed series. And so what's the deal here is, last week in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, people found this rock that was by a lake on an island. There was a rock that was unbreakable, and they found it in Assassin's Creed, and people were hitting the rock and it was unbreakable. Now what's strange about this rock is it looks really similar to the rocks you could break, like you find them out in the world, you break them and you collect the ore. It looks just like that. However, it doesn't break when you hit it. People thought that this was bugged or something. So people did further investigation and they were hitting the rock, saving and reloading, hitting the rock, saving and reloading. And what they've come to find out is you can find a bow and arrow, an Isu bow and arrow called Nodon's Arc. It is extremely powerful, and it's a secret weapon. Now people obviously knew that this was not the proper way to get the bow. Um, Even Darby McDevitt, the writer on the game, mentioned on Twitter that that this is like a brute way to kind of get the like a cheap way to get the bow. There is an actual secret into getting it, and I'm going to explain it now. Firstly, you need the Excalibur. You need the Isu sword, Excalibur. I don't have Excalibur yet. I'm pretty far from getting it. I want to get it soon, and yeah, you need the sword. Now secondly, you need to know the location, and it's pretty interesting how people found the location of this. You see the collector's edition. You don't necessarily need to buy the collector's edition of the game to get this bow, but basically there are coordinates on the steel book of the game. And well, not really coordinates, it was like an Isu thing that people translated and figured out it was coordinates, because those were like numbers in the Isu language. And remember, people also translated the Isu language very like I'd say like last week, people are starting to understand the Isu language, which is very cool. Yeah, so it translated into coordinates, and it pointed to the real life Singapore, on Earth, Singapore, and more specifically, it pointed to the Ubisoft Singapore um, building, I should say. And what's funny about this is the lake in Irvikshire looks exactly like Singapore. And the island that has the rock on it is exactly where Ubisoft Singapore is located. So that's already two pieces of the puzzle. You need Excalibur and the location. Now, when do you use the sword to break the stone? That's the thing. Because remember, you can't just break the stone with any weapon unless you want to do that whole brute force um, way or method. But basically, when do you break the rock? Exactly at sunset. Now, how did people find this out? Again, referring back to the collector's edition, there were like 3 pictures. You put them together, it spells a Isu word that translates to now, and in the middle of that, it has the sun. So basically, you close the 2 pictures, and then it blocks out the sun, and it says now, indicating that you need to hit the rock with Excalibur at sunset, precisely. So, and that's how you get Nodin's Arc, which is pretty cool. I have a lot of respect for Access the Animus for finding this pretty unsolvable mystery. Like, really well done to you guys if you guys are watching this video, which I highly doubt. But yeah, like, it's just crazy what the community can do if we just come together. Especially, yeah, Access the Animus. Well done, guys. That was awesome. I'm going to definitely try and get Excalibur, and definitely try and get Nodin's Arc, the Nodin's Arc bow, because they're both pieces of Eden, and I would no, I mean the Isu weapons, sorry, and I would love to get them. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about this week. It's pretty crazy and hilarious news, but very cool news as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like on it, and if you like me and my content, please subscribe for more like this. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and bye bye.